Hello everyone, and welcome back to Nightingale Plays Factorio, Mercantilism and Misanthropy. So we're gonna do a little cleanup here, and I think we'll branch off of here and just somehow use this whole area and up here and just kind of all around for our petroleum-based products. So let's minimize this bit. Get a roboport, a few robots, give them a chest. Okay. That takes care of that. Take my junk. Okay, so we'll start by branching off. How do we want to do this? So when this comes back on, we could do like a loopy thing and then go back onto here. But we do want some stuff to go west. Like, so one of the main trains is going to be a petroleum train. So that one obviously needs to go back here to get petroleum. Yeah, it needs to go... Actually, it needs to go here. This is where the petroleum train goes, right? Petroleum? Petroleum. Yeah, so this is where the petroleum train goes. So it'll go loop around, come here. Versus something... I kind of almost need another loop down here. Either that or I just shouldn't send trains that way. I don't know. Let's do some stuff. Let's go like that. And like that. Have one train up here. And I don't want this to be a vertical station. So, I mean, we could really even go down here. Yeah, let's do that. I actually really love doing that with the upgrade planner now. It's very, very handy. Okay, so that's easy to join onto, so it doesn't matter too much where I put this. That gives us plenty of room. Alright, foreman, oil is output. None of these are going to help me. Actually, yes, I've got the oil one up here. That's a drop-off station. Crude oil. So pick up this station here. It is unfortunately backwards. So it's not quite what I need. We'll use it as a starting point. Alright, so what I'll do is I'm going to put it down over here, remove the smart train stop, which I should build more of, but I don't have steel. Out of steel. Okay, where's the nearest steel? I think I gotta walk way up here. So I'm going to hop into Farl and go get some steel, so I'll be right back. Alright, we've got our steel, train stops, all that stuff we need. Let's put the train stop down, remove it, add just something underneath it as a placeholder, some lights. I don't really want the belt or this chest or these. The rest is probably good. Alright, grab that. Kill it. Flip it vertically, and we have got a beautiful station. Okay, so what are we going to need? Signals. Bunch pipes, bunch curved pipes, and how are we doing on pumps? Pretty good still. Okay, you are unhappy mostly because actually because you're on the wrong side. That's mainly why you're unhappy. Still not quite hooked up here. There, that's better. Okay, so you become a chain signal, exit signals here and here. You flip to the other side, and not really necessary to have a chain signal here, so we'll just signal that like that. Better put one there. That can be all one block, that's fine. Right, train stop here. This is going to be our petroleum drop, I guess. Okay, and get some petroleum storage and we're pretty well good to go. So let's see, what do we have for trains? We have no trains. And diesel locomotive is missing basic electronic boards. That's unfortunate because I just used up all of them to build fast splitters. Alright, so let's get 4 of these. We'll do them right along here. Put the first one here like that. These, that doesn't need to be there. And each side should hook up to each other. And this can go into here. Okay, so that's going to be our petroleum storage. Okay, can't do a train, so gotta head over and pick up some stuff. So I'll be back with the goods. Okay, we are back with some trains, but I didn't build any wagons. Wait, no, I don't need wagons yet. I need rail tankers, so we're good. So 2 tankers, 1, 2. Alright, so you're going to be our new heavy oil petroleum. Petroleum pickup, petroleum drop. So you are the petroleum, that's it, you're the petroleum train. P, element OP, petroleum, okay. So your rules. Pick up, leave when full, petroleum drop, leave when empty, forever, done. Start running, go get me some petroleum, put it into these tanks, and that's pretty much all there is to that train. Okay, so we've got our petroleum here. The train's moving at all of 50 meters, but it's necessary to do it with trains because that's what we're doing in this playthrough. We are doing trains, and more trains. All right. So the other thing we need here on input is coal, and we actually need iron as well because we are going to make sulfuric acid using this recipe, which requires iron plate. So I'm going to need a couple stations for drop-off purposes and 1 for pickup. So I think I'm going to need 3 stations here. So this could branch down as well, maybe. So first station, we'll see. Foreman. Requester in, I think that's the one I want. Oh goodness, so this requests a whole bunch of products. This is about the most complicated example I could get, but conceptually that's what I'm looking for. let's put that down. No, don't build any of this stuff. Alright, so red to here. Where's your... Okay, you need to move. Just build as much as you can. Put robots in it. You could take the signals. Whoa, I have not seen one of those in a while. Where's that? Is that down here? Oh, we left a couple outside. Oh well, too bad. We're gonna have to live with that. Alright, so yeah, so hook up to red and then green to here. So the light goes to here. This goes to here. And we'll figure out the rest as we go. Remove all this, remove this. I'm not going to have anything at all on this side. Don't need this extra rail. Okay, we're starting to look good. Bunch of those are going to be smart. Don't have too many of those. Build a few. Okay, so this will be... We can... So, different stations for iron and coal. So this is where my current setup gets really annoying really fast, because I only need 2 resources here, but just because they happen to be split, I'm gonna have to get 2 different trains coming. I was hoping to put a Mark II pole down so I didn't have to do these manually, but because you're going to the chest. So smart chests. You also need smart chests. Build a few of those. And some lights. Let's take that one away. Forgot that's not likely to be a permanent fixture. Alright, well, let's just make this iron. And if it's only 1 product in, then I really don't need that level of complexity, right? Requester in. Let's see, I just did this. Where did I just build? What were we doing last episode? It was a while back for me. Is it tin? Tin's simple. I think it was tin. Tin's a different beast. Alright, let's look at the combinators. This one's iron. So this says if there is no iron on the train, output yellow. If the iron in the train is less than 8K. Sorry, is this in the train? So input is coming from green. I got some hookup problems here. Interesting. Green, okay, so that's the chests. Right, so if the chests are below some threshold, then output yellow. So no iron in the train, no iron in the chests, you need to go. Right, so that is why it needs to be smart chests. Okay, I think that still applies. Because I don't want the... I mean, no, it's because... Alright, it's that way because if there's multiple products, it might have to get different things. I think I did go through this whole thing on the last episode. So what we're going to do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, those are going to be iron. This stuff we don't need. the smart... I'm going to have to go make sure they don't have all my stuff. The smart chests, so we need iron chests. I do not care about smart chests. Okay, just like that. And rather than mucking around with that, let's build some substations. Let's... Alright. This can all go. And should we go to the... Let's aim to go to the west. So we're not even going to go down this way. We can go like that. This is where our splitter's going to go. And we'll have one bit of iron. Alright, and then when the autosave stops, we're going to put a pole somewhere up here. And here to join it all up. We're all powered. These can get limited to that. One row. And we've got a functioning iron train once we hook this up. And he just goes, and he leaves the station when he's empty, and fills up. I just need to add the filters on. Easy. So you probably can't tell. Every single time I put a track like that, I tilt my head 45 degrees. It's the easiest way to tell that they're actually lining up. Alright, signals. This doesn't fit a whole train. Oh, whoa. That's not what I want at all. In this country, we drive on the right. Or on this planet. Okay, so we do want some chain signals here to avoid messing stuff up. Grab our signals. So that one's going to go there. That one probably doesn't need to be there anymore. We want one. Nope. We want another chain signal here. It's regular signal. It's looking good. Where are you? Hey, it's Farrell. Well, why don't you come here, Farrell? Okay, so we've got train, comes in, goes out that way, does iron. Perfect. Let's get that set up. So we've got 2 cargo wagons, 1, 2. Don't actually even need the second one. This is going to be limited to iron. Fill right. You are the... we'll call you the petroleum iron train. So this is the petroleum iron stop. So you need to go to petroleum iron, followed by warehouse, construction metals, which is where iron is. We'll let you stay up to 60 seconds there. And you are now the petroleum iron train. I swear I spend so much time just typing because none of these things get auto-defaulted from anything. Like, this could default from the first stop, and maybe that's iffy, but like, if you want to rename a station, like, you should click on this and then the name should show up there. I think that's how they're making it work in 0.13, which will be great. Petroleum iron rules. Petroleum iron. Leave when empty. Warehouse. Leave when full. Wait forever here. Please go to the warehouse. come back with some iron. Alright, so now that we've got that set up, we need pretty much an identical station below it to do the coal. So, smart train stop here. Probably gonna need more signals anyway, so let's build some more. Alright, so you are now petroleum coal. More inserters. Should be right over to there and kill this. Get our substation there. You can have some belt. I'll build that. Except I should have moved the belt. Alright. Take all this. Remove it. And put it here instead. Alright, you are not allowed to have this. I want all those things back. The rest of that stuff you can keep. Alright, station-wise, that looks good. This is terrible. That is off by 1, which would mean we need to go down and then up. Or we can just destroy the whole thing and move it down 1 rail tile, which is super annoying, but what do you gotta do? Alright, full load of iron, beautiful. Last inserter's working. Just want to make sure that that mod's actually doing what it's supposed to do. Okay, if you deconstructed the other one, you need to be able to construct this one. It's pretty simple. Alright, so this we were calling petroleum iron. Petroleum coal. And now we can lay just some simple track, get him online. Tilt our head 45 degrees. Say, yep, that matches up. Signals, you got signals there, chain signal there. Just give you one so you can actually... No, that makes this one whole block. Let's let you wait here. Okay. Cargo wagon. We need 2 just to make the length right, which is unfortunate. Okay, so you never get anything. You will do 1 row, and it's only going to be coal. Fill right. And that's where I did this last episode. It was this coal train right here. Maybe not this one. Why don't you stop? Well, now that you've gone, why don't you go and come back? Alright, petroleum. Petroleum coal. And then warehouse other metals. So you have 60 seconds to get coal. Read from UI, copy, save this line. You have to click once to give focus and once more to move it. That bugs me on that window. It gets me every single time. I'm mostly complaining tonight. Petroleum coal. Leave when empty. Warehouse, leave one full. Wait forever here. Empty, forever, save. You are good to go get some metals. Yeah, one row was actually quite a bit. No, go to the warehouse. Alright, so we're already pretty deep into this episode, and we have got our resources set up. We are going to need 2 more stations. 2 more? We're going to need one for... We're going to have plastics coming out. We're going to have carbon coming out. We're going to have sulfuric acid coming out, and we're going to have sulfuric acid coming in. So what I want to do with sulfuric acid is... This will be the main place for trains to come and get sulfuric acid. So that's why there's the sulfuric acid going out. The reason it's going in is that this recipe that we're going to be doing here, not that one, this one here, this is going to be the backup sulfuric acid recipe. It's going to depend on how much nickel we're making, because a byproduct of nickel is sulfuric acid. So we don't want to have so much sulfuric acid that we can't produce any more nickel. So if the consumers of sulfuric acid and the nickel are balanced, then we don't need to do any sulfuric acid. But if we've got something that needs a lot of sulfuric acid, like, say, the advanced ammo production, then we do need a secondary source of sulfuric acid. So I'm planning under the assumption that I am going to need that. There's junk. So that's quite a number of stations. So let's just kind of move stuff over here and just make sure it's on the side of the tracks. And actually maybe even have the output stations over here. Alright, so we've got a minibus of 2 products. Hopefully we'll see the coal train come back pretty soon. We've already got our petroleum full. No major surprise there. I think what I am going to do though this time, I'm going to have 4 pumps. Chain it up like that. And how's your coal look? Beautiful. And we're just going to force everything onto this side. That way, these tanks are always getting drained. We don't have issues trying to get this into machines. Alright, so let's get this bus set up. Alright, there we go. I think so that's all the inputs we needed here. So, I think we need to take a quick break here. So next episode, we'll finish out the production side for this stuff, figure out where exactly we're going to lay out our other stations. Definitely going to have a couple down here, but may even extend out into here. And that'll finish it for this section. Then we can probably finally move on to picking up the Galena, which is slowly going to get into the level 2 circuits. Level 3 circuits, well, no, that's tin. I'm pretty sure, no, that's our quartz right there. Right? Give map labels couples. No, that's tin as well. Yeah, no, I think we did decide that there just isn't any quartz within our zone of control, and that I have to go pick this up. yeah, so that's something we're going to have to live with to get the level 3 circuits. That's unfortunate, but so that'll be happening soon enough. But I mean, that'll get us gold, which we need for our circuits. Zinc, we do have zinc there, so we could use that. Bauxite, aluminum gets us level 2 robots, which are nice. That coal I don't even want to look at because it's so tiny. And there's nothing else too interesting this way, but a couple good things there. So yeah, that's about the next 10 or so episodes. So it'll be a while before we finally get to the point where we can deconstruct this base. That's really the, call it the medium term goal. I mean, science is the other thing. I haven't bothered to do science at all because I've got my science going here. I don't want to dive into the anything that requires like the science pack 4s. Because like what actually takes science pack 4s? I forget. Where's alien science? That one's interesting too. It should be a lab icon is what it should be. That's lab efficiency, that's advanced research. Electronic logic board, express transfer pack, silicon nitride, lithium ion batteries. So yeah, we've bit of a ways away to getting this. But even the alien science, we've done a bit of alien science research. So yeah, there's a ton yet to be researched. I mean, we need to get into modules, personal roboports. So we've got a long ways to go on this campaign. So medium term, though, we want to deconstruct this base, get our research going, get our electronics industry going, and then we can start expanding into new areas. So yeah, I hope you have enjoyed this. If you have, please make sure to hit the like or subscribe button or leave a comment below, and we'll see you next time.